Mr. Montgomery?
What?
I don't mean to pressure you, but you came all this way to Switzerland to check on your wife. Couldn't you just stay for a few more minutes to speak with the doctor? I mean, there are some decisions that need to be made about her treatment.
Like what?
If her condition doesn't improve, how long do you want extraordinary measures continued?
Just keep doing what you're doing and send me the bill. If you excuse me, I really gotta get out of here.
Mrs. Montgomery? Rosanna?
What's wrong?
Dr. Cutler, she spoke.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Paul?
Who's Paul?
I don't know, but Mr. Montgomery was just here. Maybe his presence somehow stimulated her to...
Where is he now?
Well, I strongly encouraged him to stay and speak with you, but he insisted he had to leave.
When was this?
Just a moment ago.
Do you think he's still on the premises?
I'll see if I can find him.
Mrs. Montgomery, can you hear me?
He's gone. I'm sorry.
How about his contact information? Do we have his mobile number?
His phone probably won't work overseas.
In which case, he probably left it behind. And if someone answers it, perhaps they can tell us how to locate him before he leaves Geneva.
I'll see what I can do.
Or I could get that.
Well, it's business. It's probably for you anyway.
If it's Lucinda, I'm hanging up. Huh?
Yes, hello. I was trying to reach Mr. Craig Montgomery.
He, is in the middle of something right now. May I help you?
I'm calling from the Geneva clinic in regard to Mrs. Montgomery. If her husband happens to be with you, could you please put him on the phone? Oh, one moment, please. I'm sorry. Mr. Montgomery, I was just trying to reach you.
Why?
Well, let me just tell the woman who answered your phone that we found you.
Wait. Let me do that.
Hello? Hello, are you still there? Hello? Is anyone there?
She's going to think I hung up on her.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what she thinks now. Is there a taxi somewhere, please?
Wait a minute. Don't you want to hear about...
No, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to talk to the doctor. I don't want to be contacted. What I want is a taxi, and there isn't one around, so maybe you could call one for me.
Sir, I beg your pardon, but I think you'd want to be informed that there has been a change in your wife's status.
Why? What changed?
The doctor's examining her now.
Rosanna? Rosanna? I don't understand. She said that there was a change.
We're still evaluating her condition, Mr. Montgomery. Can you tell me something, please? I need to know. Who is Paul?
Paul is a friend of Rosanna's. Why?
She was saying his name just now. It's the only word she's spoken.
Do you think she's going to wake up?
Her latest EEG showed increased brain activity, and we have noted more potentially reactive behavior in the last several days.
When did you first notice this change in behavior?
Now, let's see. The 30th of July. Why? I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
Rosanna, I'm here. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have left. I should have had more faith. Of course, the 30th of July. It's when you first brought me back to the land of the living, which is a pretty good place to be. It's not so great for me right now, but it'd be nice if you were here. Rosanna, the last time we spoke, I guess, it seemed like you were going to give up. And you can't do that. Come back to me. Rosanna, please come back to me. By the way, if you hear them call me Mr. Montgomery, you don't need to be worried, okay? He's not here. He's nowhere near here. He never will be. I just had to borrow his name for a little while so I could see him. Came all the way to Switzerland to see him. Rosanna, when we were in purgatory, I guess you could call it, and I saw you, you said that the door was locked and you couldn't find the key to get back through. Well, I'm your key, and I'm right here. And I'm not going to leave again.
Has she said anything more?
No. But she is going to wake up, right?
Her progress is encouraging, but there's no way to tell whether she'll continue improving or even whether she'll speak again.
Is there something I can do to help?
Mr. Montgomery, there is a new experimental drug. It's only been used in a few cases, and we're still in the process of testing it.
But you think it's worth trying?
The final decision is up to you. But you should know it can only be tried once, and if it fails...
If it fails what?
As I say, we don't fully know the long-term effects.
And what if we choose to do nothing?
She's been unresponsive for so long. In all honesty, the odds of a full recovery are very slim.
Why didn't you mention this experimental treatment before?
It's been difficult to get in touch with you, Mr. Montgomery. Now, the window of opportunity to use this drug is rather brief. I wish I could give you the luxury of time to think it over.
No, I don't need time to think it over. Go get whatever it is you need for me to sign, and I'll sign it. But let's start the treatment right now.
If we have to call a code, Mr. Montgomery, do you still want extraordinary measures taken?
Do whatever you can to help her.
On the next, As the World Turns.
Don't think that just because she wakes, there will be a full permanent recovery. There are simply no guarantees.